Hello guys, here I am for another video brought to you by Riyad Quba, an English teacher. In this video, we're going to learn how to write a newspaper article, which is a prevalent writing task in the baccalaureate exam. If you're interested and you want to find out more, please continue watching this video. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to showcase an article and highlight its different parts. But before that, we're going to go over this simple writing task to learn how to do that. Space tourism is a great challenge today, but it is very costly. Write a 12-line article for your school magazine in which you express your opinion on the topic and give sound arguments. As we have seen in the previous videos, you can find the links to the videos in the description box below. Space tourism is a controversial topic. Some are in favor of living the experience, while others are in favor of spending that money on other priorities. In this exam question, students are asked to express their opinions on the subject and give sound arguments. In such essays, students should use some opinion expressions to make their writing much better. To do that, here are some useful expressions. We can say, for example, it goes without saying, which means something that is obviously true. Or I can say, I hold the opinion that, I have no doubt that, I am of the opinion that, in my eyes, or as far as I'm concerned. In our context, we can say, it goes without saying that space tourism is an eye-opening experience if you're in favor of it. Or it goes without saying that space tourism is not worth it as it costs an arm and a leg, if you are against it. I can also say, I hold the opinion that space tourism is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, or I hold the opinion that space tourism is a waste of time and money. Using such advanced expressions shows that you have a good English level and maximizes your chances to get a better mark on the writing task. Let's now dive into this sample article and highlight its different parts. At first glance, we can see that the headline, the introduction, the body, and the conclusion are all written separately. So do not write the entire article in one block. This is a common mistake. So it will be easier for the examiner or any other reader to read and understand what you want to say. So please, you should have the three different parts separately. Let's talk about the headline. As there is no body without a soul, there is no newspaper article without a headline. So the headline chosen for this article is space tourism worth it? This is a simple headline because it comes in a rhetorical question format, which attracts the reader's attention and encourages them to read the article. And the next video will be devoted to learning how to write a catchy headline. So check out for it next week. Let's now move on to the introduction that contains three parts. The first part of this article is a general background and an opening statement that attracts the reader's attention. In this article, the general background or the opening statement starts from no one can deny until few years. The general background goes as follows. No one can deny that space tourism has been gaining its popularity at an amazing rate over the past few years. As you can see, I have started the article with an opening statement which is very simple. So you do not have to complicate things. Just one simple sentence to start the article with. The second part of the introduction starts from, however, the issue of whether or not until cost an arm and a leg. Since this is an argumentative article, it could be a good idea to state people's opinions and provide one argument for each. The second part goes as follows. However, the issue of whether or not space tourism is worth it is a controversial question. Some people are in favor of it, arguing that it'll make life better on Earth. Others, however, are against it as it will cost an arm and a leg. As you can see, I stated people's opinions and provided one argument for each one of them. Finally, there comes the part where you state your opinion or thesis. Here, in such argumentative articles, you should clearly express your opinion, which comes after stating other people's points of view. The third part goes as follows. Personally speaking, it goes without saying that the benefits of space tourism are countless. As you can see, the introduction is well written and coherent, which makes the reader understand what you want to say. Let's now go over the central part of the article, the body. To write a good paragraph, you should start well, and to begin well, a topic sentence is more than necessary. What is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is a sentence that both expresses the main idea of the paragraph in which it occurs and introduces the rest of the paragraph. In this article, the topic sentence is the following. There are many benefits to why traveling into space will be an excellent experience. The sentence is not so long, but rather short and to the point. Once you write the topic sentence, you need at least 2 or 3 supporting details. In this example, the first main point is get a ride of a lifetime, and the second main point is have the biggest grin on their faces ever. Having 2 main arguments is not enough and convincing. What you have to do after stating them is to explain them. You need to convince the reader of your point of view. In this article, the main points are well explained, and here are the explanations. Once done, it would be better to sum up the main idea of the paragraph in one single, short, concise, and precise sentence, which is what we call the concluding sentence. The concluding sentence draws together the information you have presented in the body, and in this article, the concluding sentence is the following. As we can see, the trip is definitely going to be an eye-opening experience and something not to be missed. So here I have summarized what I was talking about in the body part. Now let's move on to the last part of this article, which is the conclusion. There are 2 main parts to the conclusion. The first part summarizes the main points of the body, and the second part restates your own opinion to remind the reader of it. However, let's not forget that you could also end your paragraph by ending a statement where you call for action by asking a rhetorical question or expressing a thought about the future. The last thing that we will highlight in this sample article and that the students need to keep in mind is the use of linkers. Linkers are useful when making arguments and are an important part of the article. Why? Because they connect one sentence or idea with another. They are a way to secure that there is a logical connection between the ideas and function as a way to guide the reader. Let me recap what we've been talking about in this video. Like a pack of sandwich, an article should contain 3 parts or layers: an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. The introduction is composed of 3 parts. The first part is the general background, the second part is stating other people's opinions, and the third part is stating your opinion. The body is composed of 3 main parts. We start with the topic sentence, then comes the supporting details, and then we end with the concluding sentence. The conclusion summarizes the main ideas and restates your opinion. To make things practical for you, and in order to master what we've learned in the previous videos, here is a simple exam writing task. Write an article for your school magazine about the following topic in the comment section below, and I will correct it for you. Space tourism is becoming a trend among the world's affluent people. Do you think such travel is worth all the money spent on it? Write a 12-line article in which you state your opinion, and keep in mind to follow the article structure we've seen in this video, and here are some useful linkers that you might need to write a coherent article and a solid one. That's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. and also to make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you find this video interesting, please share it with your friends and send it to as many of your friends as possible so that they can make the most of it. In the next video, I will show you guys how to write a catchy headline for a newspaper article. Stay tuned. Love and peace. Riyadh.